Berated B-rated movies. Welcome to Berated B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
What is going on? I am Brian.
And with us tonight, we have our resident berater, G-Rat.
Breastident. There you go.
And Garrett, yeah.
Sure.
You've heard him.
Yeah, I think so. I've heard of you guys too.
No, it's funny. Like, I guess I'll just come in hot with it. This is our year anniversary.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
Today,
Awesome,
thank you. We've done a lot since, since the random trying to start this thing off.
He's having no clue what we were doing.
Right. I mean, still not having a clue what we're doing right now, but I think that we're not as shitty.
We're less shitty.
Right.
Than we were.
Yeah. But I mean, we've done a lot. I think we first started out, I don't know how many different freaking softwares you've gone through. And we finally found,
we're in the sweet spot right now.
Yeah, we're in a good one. We got to throw out our plug for our website, beratedmovies.com. You guys need to check that out. It's a pretty funny website.
I got to start putting that in the graphics.
We're still building it.
Yeah.
Still funny though. What?
You guys better enjoy Zencaster before Bill Gates gets his hands on it.
I know it's running perfect right now. I just hope they don't update it.
God. I swear to God, my last update on my phone, fuck, I hate it.
Yeah, like right now it's good. We're not getting dropouts. We're good. So yeah,
dude,
like you don't have to do a thing. But yeah, so this last year, I don't know.
We got a year older.
I was gonna count the number of minutes, and then I just didn't, because that seems like a really long, arduous task. But
and everybody knows us.
Yeah,
we don't do that.
We don't do that.
We don't do any kind of work.
That sounds like research.
Exactly. We drink.
But we could talk about the people we've met.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. I mean, I think when we first started, what were we on? We were on Anchor and Apple and
Spotify. Yeah.
So now we're on almost every single platform, right?
We're on a ton, yeah.
Yeah. And then we also have a YouTube channel. Like we said, the website. We
have a second podcast, B-rated conversations.
Yep.
Where
Facebook.
Two completely unqualified people try to talk to people that make movies.
Yep. Those are always fun.
And try not to sound like Chris Farley from SNL.
Dude.
You know that part in the last days of the Christ where he did that thing?
Yep.
That was awesome. That was my fear, that we're gonna sound like that.
But they keep coming back.
Apparently people like us, so
so that's pretty funny. YouTube. We have a Facebook. TikTok? We don't really get on TikTok that much.
No,
though.
We don't. No, it's the neglected of our social media.
You ever do your live LinkedIn streams?
We haven't.
We did not start OnlyFans though. Thankfully, I think everybody messaged, don't start the OnlyFans.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see my feet pics, especially since I'm pretty sure I broke my toe.
God.
Yeah, I was like walking into the bathroom in our bedroom, and I stubbed my toe on a box.
Fuck that.
And then you picked the box.
I feel like I did. Maybe I was moving at a good rate of speed, but
you really had to go.
I just my toe hit the box and it just hurt.
What one? Your pinky toe?
The pinky toe, and it's pretty bruised up right now.
It's your toe in a box,
dude. I think the ring toe, is that what it would be called? Right, the second to last toe, the ring toe.
I guess
that one, dude. When you knock that shit on a coffee table. Dude, one time my wife, she freaking hit it, right? And her toe, like not instantly, but fairly quickly, like just instantly turned black. And I'm like, yeah, that shit's broke, you know? And like the thing that sucks, like thankfully, knock on wood, like I've never, broken a toe before, but I just know what they can't do anything for you. Oh, it's like, oh, yep, just tape it to the one beside it, and you're like,
splint
I don't have like fucking banana toes,
It's like, okay, so I had a patient at some point in the time that I was a nurse, because I don't want to tie this back to a specific timeline.
All right.
For medical reasons.
Chris Johansson, I remember his birthday was.
Yeah. He what was it? Like he had like this, like he got an infection on his thumb, like osteomyelitis. Like it was like an open wound straight down to the bone.
God.
Like, and this guy's like every 4 hours he wants his pain pill, and he's like crying in pain. It's like I get it, it's osteomyelitis, but like,
come on,
bro, it's your fucking thumb.
It's not tetanus. I mean,
it's
maybe
your thumb.
Maybe he's a gamer.
No, there was some other stuff going on.
Yeah. If I hurt my thumb and there's like, sorry, Brian, you can't play any more video games, I'd be like, no, screw that. I'd never be able to grab another cup, unless you grabbed a cup like this and then start. Nope, because you're drinking, you still do it with your thumb. Like,
I know people that do
but you're still doing it with your thumb.
Oh yeah, I am doing it with my thumb. Yeah,
yeah. Like if there's like, Brian, we got to remove both your thumbs. I'd be like, so I can't ever play freaking a video game. They're like, that's your one concern. You're not concerned about hailing a taxi or telling somebody good job. You're like, no.
You can just be like this.
It's the other finger. But yeah, no, funny year.
Yeah.
We need to get more people, like I said, the website, beratedbratedmovies.com.
We need to start thinking about merch.
Potentially.
I think, yeah.
Right? We'll see.
You guys are you guys going to be on, or are you already on Patreon?
Not yet. We were talking about it, and I feel like this is the time that we could start it.
On what?
On Patreon.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do a little bit more, but yeah.
I feel like we could do like one Patreon for everything.
What about doing a MySpace page? That would almost be like a really good
bring it back
timely joke. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that you can attach music to your page, so when people come to your page, they can hear your favorite song.
I heard somebody, like, it's so messed up, like, knowing how, like, these people are now, like, the younger generation. Like, everybody knows I never did MySpace. I don't do Facebook, all that shit. But
I had a MySpace.
Somebody posted, like, hey, we should have a social media that when they go to your page, it starts playing music. And somebody's like, you mean MySpace? And there's a shit like that where, like, how come the phones have a hashtag button when hashtag wasn't even around back then? You're like, a fucking pound button, you piece of shit. Like, or like they thought that somebody 3D printed the save button, the fucking floppy disk. It's like, no, dick hat, that's a fucking floppy disk.
It's a floppy disk, yeah. People used to like put things on a floppy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fucking
when
hilarious.
you get those shitty ass like DVDs,
like
CDs.
Okay. Yeah, Garrett and I both worked at Hollywood Video.
That's sweet.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
First 8 months of my life. Almost.
Back, like it sounds like such an old sentence, so historic. Like back in the days when you had to go to the video store and hope that one of the two copies of the movie you're looking for is there.
I remember when Redbox was the shit.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna Redbox it.
You come out of a Stater Brothers and see it sitting there all by itself. Oh, they're never going to take off. Nope.
There's this one time when I was an asshole. I was a junior in high school. I was in Utah, and my buddy and I went to like Hollywood Video or Blockbuster, and we wanted to see fuck, I don't remember, maybe Life or some shit. I don't remember what it was.
The Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence
It might have
movie?
been something like that, or and we went and it was gone. And so my friend got all pissed. He's like, "Fuck this!" And he grabbed a movie and put it behind that movie that was sold out. And so we're just like, "Fuck," And so we were leaving, and all of a sudden, this guy's like, "Yes, they still have it," and ran over there and like grabbed the movie that was behind it. That was the wrong movie, And hopefully he looked at it, but it was funny at the time because we witnessed it happen. Where like you're just like, "Oh wow, you've put a movie behind the movie box." Like that's pretty funny. But then we actually witnessed the guy like, "Yes," and then
That's pretty awesome.
yeah,
Like the joke we had at Hollywood Video, it was like switching out Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton one, with the horror movie. So you take it home, you're gonna watch this amazing Christmas movie with your kids, and now you're gonna watch like a snowman go around and murder people with icicles.
I personally have watched an entire movie thinking that it was a different movie.
Yeah.
Like I said a couple times, I watched Deliverance waiting for somebody's ankles to be hit with a sledgehammer, but it was never Misery. Like I was like, wait a second. When is this guy going to get kidnapped? Like he's already been, handled by somebody and made squill, and now he's going to get his ankles hit with a sledgehammer? Like
when does that happen?
That's too much torture for one person.
Yeah.
But with that, since we're watching Axe Giant,
The Wrath of Paul Bunyan.
The Wrath of Paul Bunyan. This was our first episode that we did, And I think, like we said, back last year, we were just doing it. We were just making jokes. And then our audience was saying that, we should narrate it too. Narrate and make jokes, everything like that. So I think that we decided to redo this one.
We're going to revisit.
We really mess up if we just did the same movies every year. So when it comes time for Christmas, we do, the
Once Upon a Time at Christmas again, and The Killing Tree,
Night of Watchmen. We only do 52 movies, and it's the same 52 movies every year.
I feel like I would get tired though. It's like at this point, I believe my internal rule is, even if it is Christmas, I refuse to do 4 Christmas movies in the month of December, because in my mind I mentally get burnt out.
Well, if you think about it, we did a lot more than that because we were on.
We had 4 or 5, yeah.
We were on the other podcast.
We watched a lot because we were on the Screams After Midnight.
Yeah, Screams After Midnight, and they asked us what our top 10 movies were, and like at that time, I was like, I don't even think there are 10 horror movies that are Christmas. So you and I made our own freaking list. So we watched at least 10 horror movies of Christmas within that month.
Yeah.
That's one every fucking 3 days.
Yeah.
God
so
damn.
I think that's why I was so burnt out by the end of December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we pretty messed up, though. Just do only the 52 movies. Phantasm 1 and 2 again.
Or just the same movie every week.
Right.
Yeah.
This what? So then again, we're still doing the same stuff, drinking, obviously.
But tonight we were drinking in the first episode, Captain Morgan Slice Apple.
I just don't believe that we would do that.
We did.
That's just crazy to me, man. I would have thought that, but I mean, it was our first episode.
Yeah.
But, I remember we were going to think of just grabbing a random bottle and bringing it, So like the first couple times that I was bringing the bottles, like I would just go to the clearance aisle. Like, oh, this is clearance. Fuck, I guess we're trying this dirty shit. There's multiple times we had very fucked up bottles, But I would have thought that for Axe Giant, The Wrath of Paul Bunyan, we would have had some whiskey or like, something
No,
manly, I guess.
Captain Morgan sliced apple.
God. And I guarantee I'm the one that brought that, huh?
Yes,
100% I'm the one that brought that shit.
you did.
I mean, it's all right.
It was okay.
It'll
I just
get you
can't-
drunk, but then,
I can't do sweet stuff.
right, you'll get a bellyache.
It's too much.
So tonight, instead of sliced apple, you got a
Pendleton whiskey
Pendleton whiskey.
and cherry Coke Zero.
Ooh. It's good.
It's pretty good.
Followed
you-
by Jaeger.
Jaeger bombs.
God, Jägerbomb.
Which I forget who the comedian is, but like it's like, have you ever, like the Jaeger bomb? It's like, it's not the greatest adult drink. It's like, have you ever just seen somebody like order a Jaeger bomb and then sit down at the bar and just start sipping on their Jaeger bomb? Like, ooh, the smooth chemical draw. It's like somebody melted down RoboCop and I'm now drinking him.
You guys ever had it's called a mind eraser?
No. That sounds terrible.
Dude. It's so
It
fucked
sounds
up.
really good, actually.
So what it is
I mean, depending on what you've been through, maybe.
is you pour like a shot of Kahlua, right? And then you
In your
pour. What was that?
You pour a shot of Kahlua into your eyeball.
Nope. Right. That's the quickest way. The second quickest way.
You just draw it up and then like
But you pour a shot of Kahlua, and then you pour a shot of vodka, and then you pour a shot of like club soda or like Sprite or something, and then you put a straw in the bottom of it, and then you just drink it all as fast as you can. The reason behind it is that Kahlua is like really thick and syrupy, so
Yeah.
it coats your mouth and your throat, and then by the time you get to the vodka, you don't taste the vodka because your mouth is coated with Kahlua, and then when you get to the club soda or the Sprite, then the sparkling shit pushes it all down. You don't do it.
okay, so that you're talking about like, okay, I'm about to get weirdly scientific here, but I mean, follow me. So you're talking about like what alcohols of different, or like liquids of different osmolality, basically, like
Pretty
they'll
much,
they'll
whatever.
sit on top of each other.
Yeah.
Because there was who was it? It was one of those like phony like fucking success pastors that's on BET at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite one.
And the only reason I remember is because like I was
Going through some life decisions.
well, no, it's when I work nights, and like at 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't have any meds to give. There ain't shit to do. So like sitting there watching TV, and he's got this oil that he throws the prayer cards into after he reads it out, and that becomes the prayer or whatever. Like I don't understand how that part works, but like he's got these two oils that sit on top of each other. And like it's supposed to be like magical prayer oil. No,
You're like,
he
nope,
just
that's
picked
olive oil and water.
He just picked two oils of different osmolalities.
I went down to fucking Midas the other day.
Yeah, one's just thicker than the other, and it can't pass.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That
I feel like I had to stop saying
No.
osmolality there for a second.
you gotta throw it in one more time.
Osmolality.
There it is. And now scared doing fucking magic.
I think so.
Here we go.
Osmolality.
See? But yeah, so we did those, and then we did Jaeger bombs, and then we did these things called bitch blasters, which do you know what bitch blaster is?
I don't know what a bitch blaster is.
Instead of Jägermeister, it's Crown Royal. So it's Crown Royal and Red Bull. And you're just like, why is that a bitch blaster? That's whiskey, not Jaeger. So I think that we've had those, and the vodka cherry, the vodka Red Bull drinks, shit like that, where I think my brain and my taste buds are so messed up from drinking so many of them that like if I drink an energy drink, like I start feeling like I'm buzzed, like I'm been drinking.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, whenever we go anywhere, I don't drink caffeine, like I don't drink coffee. I don't drink, I drink Coke, rum and Coke, whiskey and Coke. That's my caffeine intake. Everybody's like, you don't drink energy drinks? I'm like, no, they make me feel like I'm drunk. Like I can't do them anymore.
I can't do. No, I'll see these young kids with like pounding that kind of stuff, and it's just like, you guys are insane. What are you doing?
It sucks. Like they have some decent ones, like Zions was some good ones. Bang, I heard is a good one.
That's how they pregame their Adderall.
Yeah,
dude. We had this kid. Do you guys ever remember? It's called Red Line.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh God, yeah.
I had some old employees that they were into that booger sugar, and so on that bottle it says only drink, like half of this little shot bottle at a time. And so this kid, he was, I'd say, pushing like $1.25, but he could rail like the best of them, apparently.
Damn.
And so he would just take those red lines and just chug them right there at work. And we're just like, if your heart explodes, like, do you even have like a emergency contact for us to call? Like, what the fuck are you doing? But he was telling us, and he showed us videos of like him going to parties with like these big, huge, like bearded bikers, right? And I was like, okay, first off, you shouldn't be going to those parties.
Yeah,
right?
Really.
And where he's like, here, drink this red line. And they drink the red line, and then they like in the fetal position, like shaking.
Jesus.
And you're just like, that man weighs 3 times as much as you, but you're out drinking him with the red line. Your heart's going to explode at any minute. Like,
yeah. Well, like, I remember one time when we were still in like medic school. So this is years and years ago. There was like, I don't know if you remember Triple C. Coricidin.
Okay, yeah.
The cough, the cough drops for or the cough medicine for people with heart problems. Like if you take a lot of that,
there you go,
it'll get you high, and like, but it'll also fucking tube your blood pressure because you're an idiot.
There you go. There you go. It's the same.
But so like this dude, like he like chugged a bottle or two or something. Like I don't know, but like we saw him and we were at the place you drink on post, the hacienda. We call it the hacienda, but
hell yeah,
that's a whole
woo
other story. But like
fucked up.
He looked fucking like he's like spaceman. He's just like staring, and you try to talk to him, and it's like he's on a delay. It's like, okay, we got to get you back. And we were just like walking him back to the barracks. And we're like, okay, what happened? He's
You're
like,
going to die.
He's like, oh, I took a lot of Triple C. And it's like, Jesus, man. Like, so we got him back and like got him like medical help. Cause it's like, we don't want you to die.
Exactly. No, I've had people that fucked up, man. There's a lot of fucked up shit. As my nose is running all of a sudden. But what do you call it? Yeah, that kid though, he would come and like you would see like he'd be on like it looked like he just got into fights nonstop because he just had these huge black under his eyes where it's like, you haven't slept in like 8 days, have you? And he's like, no, why? I'm trying, And I think the biggest mistake is I think that they made a bigger drink of Red Line. And you're like, how the hell is that, Like, remember when Four Locos first came out?
Oh, yeah, when they used to sell them without having to check your ID. Yeah.
My God. I remember there was one night, it was about 7 a.m.
Yeah. 7 a.m.
Dude. And we're like, all right, we've been out here for like fucking God knows how long we've been out here. And at 7 a.m., let's go home. Let's go to bed. And my brother's like, woo woo, I got these Four Locos. And we're just like, so you want to end the night
on a Four Loco?
On a Four Loco at 7 in the morning.
Isn't that how you're supposed to start the night?
On Fremont Street.
Oh, geez.
You know how sad it is if you've been out partying and drinking all night long and then the sun comes up and you're on Fremont Street? from the night before.
Okay, the last time I was like spent time extensively on Fremont Street, I went to an Offspring concert.
God,
Yeah, and
did you have to keep them separated?
You gotta keep them separated. Yeah, and all I remember is that concert just smelled like vape and BO.
God,
and it was just because it was in the middle of the summer. They're there with 311, which I didn't stick around for 311.
Thankfully,
I'm not like I like a couple songs, but I'm like
I don't know, man.
I'm not that into them.
Then it's weed, and
like,
yeah.
But yeah, I was like, this is when I did that, I was like, this is the last time I will ever come out here.
This was back in the day too, where there was no rules on Fremont Street. You know, now they have the rules where like the performers have to stay in their little circle, and they have a 6-foot radius. What? This was back in the day.
Oh yeah, the performers started to get inappropriate and touchy.
Were they ever appropriate?
Well, okay. Like less appropriate than they are now.
Like we have some, you know, as lame as this, you know, I'm not afraid to admit, like we have some attractive guy friends, you know, they've got their head on their shoulder. They've got all their teeth. They've got, you know,
your bar is so low.
You know what I'm saying? Like we have some, well,
they breathe.
What
was that?
I said they breathe.
They breathe.
We got Morbius, you know, but our friends, they're like, you know, in shape and shit like that, educated. And then the funniest thing is these two performers came up to my friend, and my friend, I think he's like, I'm 6'2", so he's probably like 6'3", 6'4". You know, he's a little bit taller than me. They come up to him, and like what we would do is we'd always be like, oh, here's some money. You need to take a picture of a friend. Knowing damn well that like our friend's probably going to catch like the clap if he gets as near these people. So these two performers were dressed as like whatever, the angels. And so they come up to my friend and they're like, you cannot touch us. And my friend says, you can't touch me. Yeah. He's like, just take the fucking picture so my friends can make fun of me. But the nerve of them to be like, you can't touch us. He's like, oh, trust me. Like I'm
not trying to.
Yeah. He's like, you can't touch me, please. You know, and we have the pictures and videos. I should fucking post them and be like, hey, remember this night? Epics. Yeah. But we won't.
No.
Fucking Fremont Street.
Well,
it's about that time.
It's about that time.
About a quarter cup.
So let's take a break, and we will come back with the beginning of our revisited episode of Axe Giant, The Wrath of Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
Sorry, finish your thought.
No, like I'm just thinking too still. I mean, I don't know if we watched this movie, but it's been at least a year, you know, and like, you know me and my drinking. So I guarantee I'm still going to have like,
yeah, I don't remember half this movie,
you know, still have my, oh my God moments, you know,
they'll be there.
For sure. They will. I can't wait.
We'll be back. All right. And we're back with the beginning of Axe Giant, The Wrath of Paul Bunyan.
Axe Giant. Is that really what it is?
Yeah, it's called Axe Giant. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
You guys ever have any bunions on your feet?
I don't.
Ugh. Sounds horrible.
They're supposed to be painful.
Beautiful ass scenery opening up. Damn. I mean, it's probably cold as fuck.
That was before Vegas, right?
This is like Pahrump.
God, I was thinking like Alaska or the fucking what's the
now
Game of Thrones.
We're in like a village,
it's
and
a cabin.
The one guy looks like he has kyphosis or like lordosis rather, because he's like leaning so far back.
He's drunk.
That other guy looks like an eager Seth. I can't think of his name.
They're in Minnesota.
What, Seth Rogen?
Minnesota,
Rogen,
1894.
Guy from. Never mind. I just call Bunyaned it. I Bunyaned it.
Yeah.
But 1894, so this
Constipated.
was only 100 years ago?
Yeah, it's like 100 years ago.
All right.
They look very modern for 100 years ago. Yeah.
You know, it's
The other
pretty
guys-
embarrassing.
But that beard is like really well like shaped.
I
Well
know.
groomed for 130 years
Yeah.
ago.
Did they have Flobies? 130
Those
years
glasses.
ago?
Look like some nice ass battle
Dude.
axes.
That dude's sideburns is just catching all the snow.
Yeah, it's like cake just on the sideburn portion of the beard.
So they're having a barbecue of it looks like a
Tanned leather.
right, like a fucking buffalo, you know. But what's really embarrassing again is that those three guys are all wearing the same flannel.
Yeah.
How embarrassing! Oh, so he's really manly because he one-handed chopped the axe into the tree.
And that looks like a 70s jacket that he has on. Like he's
I'm pretty sure
does.
Eric Foreman did wear that.
like, yeah,
Looks
Eric
good.
Foreman's about to go to the disco.
Looks like
But,
that thing
you know-
can deflect an axe.
What the hell?
Okay, so he's gonna hit the chow bell.
Yeah,
So they
but it
green
was.
screened the
I-
chow bell.
Did that girl just put a black belt on before she's gonna eat?
Yeah,
She's
It-
gonna
that-
fuck somebody up before dinner time.
They're very clearly in front of a green screen for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Maybe
it-
they didn't have a fucking triangle.
because the triangle's like floating in front of the picture. Yeah.
Do you know where to get a triangle? What?
Oh,
the
geez.
fuck?
So he just comes.
What
so
the hell?
Beard guy comes back and everybody is
Holy shit!
massacred.
There's people with their heads chopped off. Somebody with their mid shin is chopped off. Somebody's chopped in half vertically, and then all of a sudden, fucking
A demented wizard.
Leatherface.
fucking Hills Have Eyes grandpa pops out from behind,
Yeah.
Jesus.
but he's got long hair. And he
Okay.
don't care.
So he's supposed to be running away. He spends a lot of time on that door. Like, should I go around the door that I'm about to go around?
He's a lumberjack. Why didn't he grab his axe?
Yeah, really.
Oh, so now this fucking Hills Have Eyes guy in his teeth.
They're wrestling.
They're
Someone who
wrestling.
survived way too many atomic bomb explosions.
It's two bears wrestling for that salmon.
And
Oh, there's a
there's
big ass saw.
like the big table saw,
That is a gigantic ass saw.
like a on steroids.
How hard
Who's
would you
gonna
fight
win?
if that were you right now? Like, would you put up this kind of a sissy fight? I would.
I would try to flip his weight.
He just bit him in the finger.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
There goes his arm.
he bit him in the finger, so he fell and hit the saw with his arm.
So Beard Guy is starting to like lose his body. Okay,
Good fucking hell.
I don't know if you caught that. Like he's still like emoting as
Yeah.
his face is is being chopped in half. Yeah,
you don't
Wouldn't
instantly
Anthony?
just stop
Come
making
on, man.
faces.
but then once the nerves die, you can't make a face anymore.
Didn't your mom ever tell you if you make a face and you get slapped on the back, then you stick like that?
I mean, I don't know about the slap on the back part. If you make that face, it's going to stay like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there was that movie too, where like the kid was making that face and he was like going like this, like, and then somebody hit him on the back and they moved their hands and their face was stuck like that. You don't remember that movie? What the fuck movie was that? Well, looks like I'm going to text my older brother.
I don't know that movie.
Well, there's a movie that's like that, and now we're just going through trees.
We get some woods, some beautiful woods. Which I also have to say, I hope that Sergeant Hoke is doing well. I know he wasn't doing well. I don't want to like talk about his medical stuff, so I won't elaborate. But I feel I hope he's doing better.
All right.
I'll say that.
Maybe I don't know what we're talking about.
I'll explain later.
All right. And we're still just in the trees.
Wait, we're about to meet Sergeant Hoke.
Oh, all right. All right. See? Still, after a
I
year,
remember that.
I don't know what the hell is going on. Still in the trees. This feels like one of those. Remember that time there was a bat at my house?
Oh yeah. So
Oh,
here's
this guy looks
oh
familiar.
this is Sergeant Hoke. This is the he's from the Department of Corrections.
There's no way this is fucking 1894 now.
No, we have moved up.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're present day.
Hopefully. Right? You're just like, it turns it to be like the Village again. Like, I was so pissed when the Village.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. Wow.
Ugh.
So he meets her. He's pulled down the militia paper and wadded it up and puts it in her hand.
When she's trying to shake his hand, like, hey.
Like, I get that
nice
you
to
don't
meet ya.
like shake hands. You could just be like fist bump. Like,
here's some garbage. Oh, so now we have, I'm guessing
it's like a scared straight.
The hard ass crew coming in. We've got the black guy, the hot chick with the red hair,
and the Latina
and
girl.
Whoever, the jock, because he put a toothpick in his mouth.
And this guy, okay, so the black guy, he doesn't look like he has ever done a wrong thing in his life. He looks like Urkel.
He probably got in trouble for like hacking and giving his friends good grades. This girl looks like Cheryl from fucking Archer.
Oh yeah, yeah. When she had her country career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they all do have their own like knapsacks.
And that is very clearly a wig.
Who, the redhead?
The redhead.
I hope.
Because that's some shiny ass hair.
I don't want to make fun of it, but it did look pretty greased down.
It's a wig.
I hope so. Then that guy, the jock, he's too cool. And then the Latina chick just like, bye, bitches.
Jonathan Landis.
What?
What was that?
Descendant of Jonathan Landis.
Yeah. She like fucking like peace in the Middle East. She just like walks by like
right. There's a police officer and somebody. Oh, then here's a girl showing up late wearing a hippie shirt.
So I'm assuming this is the good girl who did a bad thing.
I'm pretty sure all of them are good kids that just did a bad thing.
But she's supposed to be positioned that way because she feels ashamed of what she did. Oh, driving drunk and bodily injury.
But she's a rebel. She has her nose pierced. Ooh.
What was that?
Still having a deviant art account.
Yeah. So many drawn penises.
And now the dad's looking at is that a police officer? Like, why has he got that 9 milli on his hip but nothing else?
He's supposed to be like yeah. Oh, the toe of the line, like we're in the military. Okay.
God, that girl desperately needs a tan. And they're all lined up. God, this does look like Scared Straight. So good.
This like feels like Scared Straight.
How come that guy doesn't wear his glasses anymore?
I mean, if you're supposed to be towing the line, why is she fashion posing and still wearing sunglasses and he's not?
Why are those people still holding their bags?
And some people aren't.
Right?
There's no organization to towing the line here at all.
No, it's not. And then here's something. You're going into the woods and she's wearing, what the fuck kind of top is that? Like where it just ties in front of her boobs?
I think it's supposed to be like a flannel crop top.
Something.
Or a lot of
not
bare
mad at
midriff.
the shorts, I guess.
So then the pantsuit lady who was with Sergeant Hoke was consoling the father.
And the father's, I love you.
But he says it like really quiet, like she's in the van.
That was creepy, actually.
I love you.
Maybe we're all wrong. Maybe that's his girlfriend. Like maybe that dude's just a pimp and he has an 18-year-old girlfriend.
It was a very flirty Jesus, I love you.
It was.
He's been on her OnlyFans since the day she turned legal. And now,
And so now Pantsuit Lady is talking about her amazing apartment with her refurbished couch.
A refurbished couch.
Refurbished couch. What does that mean?
It's funny. Tony, my friend, his dad had an upholstery company. And he said, you know what? It's just cheaper to get a fucking new couch.
Yeah.
But if you have like, like your grandparents had couches and shit like that are made out of like fucking solid metal wood that no matter what you do, they'll never break. If you just want to get them reupholstered, okay, cool. But if it's like, oh,
Like today's furniture?
yeah,
No. Yeah.
yeah. If you're just like, oh, I really like this couch, can we just get it in a green color? No, go buy a new one.
Oh, you were right. He is a hacker. He stole $11.5 million from the government.
Yeah, right.
That's what he said.
$11.5 million, but he's rocking that shitty ass Walmart tank top or polo.
But okay, if that's the case, then what are you doing in a Scared Straight?
Yeah, why aren't you over in fucking, I don't know, Belize or something?
Yeah.
That's not a wig.
And so redhead girl punched somebody.
Ooh, and the blonde-haired girl gets her middle finger up, and then the redhead and the jock high-five each other.
Because he asked her, do you need a drink? Like, that's some sick burn.
Sick burn. That's the best diss he's going to come up with.
You suck.
Oh, so now the police officer guy is just going to light up the fucking biggest cigar like he's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Like, he's got his stogie.
Big old, and all the windows are rolled up. It's like, I'm just hotboxing this blunt. That'd be fucked up. God, the jock, I'm going to say he's no longer a jock. I'm going to say he's a greaser. Like, he's the one that drove the car when fucking John Travolta and him had to play chicken off the cliff.
Oh, yeah. So just a little bit back, we got like a lingering shot on the bridge to the dam.
Very ominous, orchestral.
Yeah, I kind of feel like
What the shit?
that's supposed to mean something good. Now here we have
Charlie Sheen's dad.
Yeah, it looks like Martin Sheen. I want to say like
He's been hiding in the woods for 20 years, like he's from the movie Trolls.
he looks like he's our crazy Ralph.
He 100% something's wrong. He's been
Camp
fucking
Blood has
porcupines.
a death curse.
right. If there was a gas station, for sure he works there.
Yeah,
Is he humping the tree?
I think so.
He's like, damn.
It's like, oh,
What is
get
this
it in.
motorized vehicle that's coming through?
Yeah,
The gate was locked.
A very low gate.
and then he's like puts his hand up like he's listening with his mouth open.
Well, I thought he was
He
going to
just
say
gained
like
weight.
farewell. What?
What was that?
It's like he gained 5 pounds between the left shot on that tree and the right. Like his face.
Yeah, I thought he was like waving goodbye to him, like, haha. But then I also thought he was like blocking the sun from his eyes.
Yeah,
You know,
it's very confusing.
maybe it was both.
So
I
now
don't know
we're
what to
at
do with
the
my
cabin.
hands.
Calls them stumps.
God,
What is a stump? I know like a tree stump, but
maybe maggots is too mean.
I guess. So he's got to create a new line because we have to tow a line everywhere we go.
Ooh.
You know what would have
Fucking-
created some really good tension on the trip up here if someone got car sick?
Yeah.
It would really
God,
set,
that would suck.
start setting the stage for some, creepy shit to come.
Like,
Just
that's
have,
your
like one of those
clothes.
horrible, like vomit comet type scenes,
Like the poltergeist shit.
Yeah.
Some split pea soup.
God, they're dragging their bags to the dirt. Like, hey,
You know your clothes are in there,
exactly.
The Gen Zers right there.
right? Seriously.
No,
Look
give
at
a
that
fuck.
shitty ass roof. So they're in the middle of the woods. Ugh.
So he actually like bare hands her gum. Why doesn't he just tell her to spit it out and throw it?
Yeah, he's like, give me your gum. I would have laughed if he would have put it in his mouth and started chewing it.
That'd be so gross.
Oh, so the Hispanic girl, her name is Rosa. Rosa. And then the redhead girl. So there's a blonde girl, redhead girl, greaser, and a
there's-
black dude.
They're stumps until they've grown into trees because they need to learn to mature while they're here. So
Maybe-
it's more than just an insult.
Like, what the fuck kind of weekend did your parents send you to? Like, you guys got in trouble. You're going to go camping in the middle of the fucking woods with two random adults that don't care about you, like, you know,
Yeah.
in some shitty ass log cabin thing. Look at the roof. Like the roof looks like you know, you put in like linoleum and it's really shitty and it's all wavy. Ew! They don't even get to sleep in the fucking cabin. He gave them 2 tents.
Yeah. No, they get to sleep in the cabin. The kids get to sleep outside.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I mean, that's funny, I guess. You know? So, wait a second.
Oh, he's gonna make some pantsuit lady sleep in a tent too.
There you go. Do you have a tent?
Yeah.
How big is it? How big is it?
It's like a 6-person.
Yeah, dude. I've got like an 8-person tent. It fits 3 queen size beds.
Nice.
We don't go
Oh,
camping.
a really tight shot of that dude's face.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And now there's a deer who
Just chilling.
is, malnourished or something. Look at, you can see its bones, its back hips. Uh-oh.
And here comes a bear.
Hopefully it's a bear and not just some hairy fuck, some hairy Canadian.
He's
a
now
bear.
gained 100 pounds.
Right? There goes all of our Canadian
It's
listeners.
the Tim Hortons.
Hey now.
Need some Timbits.
Hey.
And behind
Uh-oh.
the bear comes,
Somebody who's going to manhandle it.
I was like,
looks
Sasquatch.
Holy shit.
Jeez, just picks the bear
How
up by its
big?
neck.
Like the bear's a cat? Like, when you pick a cat up by its scruff?
Yeah.
He just picks this bear up, huh? So, this
Deer.
bear's just being lifted by
And
one.
deer
Holy
can give a
shit.
fuck.
And Paul Bunyan snaps his neck.
But he didn't snap his neck like in the movies, like where they go left to right, like, snap it. He grabbed the top of the bear's head and then grabbed the bear's shoulders and ripped it upwards. So it separated his it broke his neck. You know what I'm talking about? So it separated up and down instead of twisting it.
Yeah.
What a fucked up
It's
way
a lot
to
of
break a
work.
neck.
Is that like
But I'd
how
just
the
like to
Predator
point out
did
that
it?
that's how gigantic. I'm just assuming that was Paul Bunyan. That he can literally pick a bear up with one hand. And the
Could've been
deer
the
was
bear
just
handler,
looking
he
at
just
it
got
like,
the
oh,
shot.
yep. What was that?
Said it could have just been the bear handler that got in the shot.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
fucking,
here's the shot, fella.
it's, no, I just can't even pronounce his name. The guy who beat up, the guy who won McGregor, who wrestled bears. No, I forgot his name.
I can't think of his name.
Right. Thank you, Pendleton.
So now we're at the campfire and everybody's has their marshmallows in the fire.
Because that's what bad kids do.
They get marshmallows.
That's what, right. If they're such a bad kids, like somebody brought those marshmallows. You can't go to the state penitentiary and be like, all right, guys, it's Tuesday night. Who's ready for s'mores?
Yeah.
Or just be like, actually, you can. Like, that'd be the messed up part.
So now everybody's like telling their story about what happened.
What makes them bad people?
I like
Yeah.
how the drunk girl was saying, no, the car in front of me, some of their brakes really hard and I couldn't stop, so I hit him. Oh, but he was drunk too. But
He had 3 cars in town before he ran that light. So he was just on like a car hitting spree.
because he
You
was
can
drunk
always
and
tell
she
like how
hit
much
him.
trauma these people have had based on how much of their wavy fucking bangs go over their eyes.
Yeah.
That's one of those things where it's like, oh, he robbed 3 banks, but then I was a drunk driver and hit it with my car. Well, you were drunk driving just because he fucking was a horrible human. That's what he's trying to justify. He was drunker than I was, and then I hit him, and I get in trouble for it.
What the fuck?
This is America. What's good?
A whole bunch of like new "I know what you did last summer" narratives right there.
Pretty much. So this is Pantsuit Lady talking to all the kids, trying to I
What the
want to
shit?
I want to talk to the kids, and here comes I want
Martin
to
Sheen.
say Scary Busey.
Oh yeah.
Scary BC.
What the fuck? Just goes up and grabs one of the kids' marshmallow sticks from his hand.
Yeah.
Wasn't
He
that guy
comes
one
out
of the
of
villains in Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
He was like, trees grow tall.
They made a painting of me. They put it in a museum. It was a whole thing.
So what the fuck? He's just, do they know him?
Apparently he's just the town crazy.
Well, he's like, there's a fire, we're just trying to keep warm.
Matt Dillon
Nope.
has arrived.
He's not with the crew. He said, so you got a party invitation? He's like, no. He's like, then get the hell out of here.
Sergeant Hoke is, telling him you got to leave.
And he doesn't want to see him for 6 days.
And he tells him he stinks.
I'll be back on the 7th day. I mean, you can hang out. But for the 6 days, I'm with these loser kids.
Yeah.
Fucking, you can't really be around.
We can get drunk.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? Actually, fucking come back. It's a big cabin. I'm going to be sleeping in there by myself. Come in here and keep me warm.
I wonder if he didn't let her sleep in the cabin because it's his personal cabin.
Ew.
I wonder.
Maybe he just doesn't want to be too PC and fucking, you got to be fair.
Oh, this
I mean,
is Meeks.
What?
That's his name is Meeks, the town crazy.
He probably doesn't even want to sleep in the cabin. Look at the roof. If you sleep outside, you only have the fucking Mother Nature to worry about falling on you. If you sleep inside, you have all those nails and wood and fucking tiles and everything going to land on you and Mother Nature.
Oh, yeah.
So what's your better risk?
The hell?
Outside?
The fire is way too big to be stepping on it.
I was about to say, did he put his foot in the fire? Because that's a bold move. You're going to melt your shoes.
So
This guy
now
just
we
jerked off
go.
or something.
Yeah.
Still running down his belly.
Right.
So now we get sexy cabin time with redhead girl and the jock.
Tent.
Or
Not
tent.
cabin.
Oh, sorry. I misspeak. The tent time.
Where did every kid have their own tent?
I'm assuming.
So the greaser is laying there just somehow with just his shirt off and his legs are in the sleeping bag, and all of a sudden the redhead Charlene, whoever, crawls on and just pounces on him and wakes him up like that. What if he's like, I'm into this guy over here?
Yeah.
How embarrassing would you be?
So she unzips her tiny or unties her tiny flannel.
She's about to have him suck her dick in a second.
Oh, she's got her nips pierced. So she wasn't wearing a bra the whole time?
No.
I'm pretty sure that was like a little kid's shirt, and she just bought it and then just tied it so it looked like it was an adult shirt.
She went to Baby Gap.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's got to be cold outside, right?
Oh, wow. And then they get busted by
Dun, dun,
Pantsuit
dun.
Lady.
Boobies.
And
How
she
embarrassing.
says, if I see this again, I'm writing you up.
She's
You're
like,
not
which
my
part
mom.
of it?
Write it up.
Yeah. Okay, write it up. It's cool.
And now this guy.
Yeah, thanks for that. Now I'm going to have to do it myself.
He's got like a half chub.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know how weird it's going to be having to do this
shit.
when somebody's sleeping beside me?
There's somebody.
It's the black guys that had sent with him. I've seen this movie before. I think it was Brokeback Mountain.
Like, wow. Like, they just really, we're going to get raw there right in front of, another guy? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all done it. No?
I mean, you can. It's a choice.
You've never banged somebody in front of your friends?
No, never.
In your basement watching a movie? Oh. Well, if somebody's listening, they'd get that joke.
So now we're at 5. This is supposed to be 5 o'clock in the morning.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Does that look like 5 o'clock in the morning?
Fuck yeah, dude. That's the shittiest part about camping, like in an actual tent, is when that sun comes up, you fucking come up. You know?
Okay,
and
fair enough.
all that condensation and shit is in your fucking tent.
Okay.
Oh, God. So during the pandemic, you've seen my other house. We set up that gigantic ass tent at in the living room of our other house. And my son and I went camping and we slept over there. And so when the sun came up, he's like, "Why is that light on?" I was like, "That's the fucking sun." Like, could you imagine if we were outside camping?
Yeah.
Like, the sun is coming through our sliding glass door, you know? And he's like, "Oh," and I was like, "Fuck." So now we got to get up instead of sleeping in. Yeah, it wasn't cool.
So now we're with Sergeant Hoke and Pantsuit Lady, who is now appropriately dressed for camping.
Right, finally.
Because she came like she was about to like give her PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, everybody's wearing. Oh God,
Gray.
is this? No, this is that fucking Destiny's Child shit where they all wear the same stuff, but everybody's shit's a little bit different.
Okay.
It's like they're all wearing khaki pants, but one's wearing a gray shirt, but then one person is wearing a gray tank top, and the other person's wearing a gray sleeveless shirt, and the other person's wearing a fucking gray halter top. Like,
okay, and everybody's supposed to be marching right now, right? Like, but I see a lot of bobbing shoulders, like, so everybody's not on the same foot.
nah, none of them have rhythm at all.
No.
They'll never be in Stomp the Yard.
It's like left, right, 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 left, right, 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 left, right. Like,
just move your feet up and down. I don't give a shit.
Like we.
You guys,
sorry.
Did you guys notice a fucking fly that was crawling all over his face?
I did not.
That's why he kept trying to swat it.
That was hilarious.
Why is he yelling? So the ranger guy.
They're supposed to be like doing, you know, the like when you march, you do cadence. Like it helps. Like when you're doing the cadence, it's supposed to keep you on the right foot.
Yeah, but why is he yelling at her like she's in trouble too?
So they're gonna go from a marching cadence to a run
to a sprint.
Like, this is very odd. Okay, all right.
He's like, and sprint, you maggots, uphill. Fucking, I like how he's in the back and so's the other like guidance counselor.
Yeah,
it's like the kids in front of you. There's like, we don't know where we're going.
Yeah, like no one's
like, hello.
But then he's ahead of them now.
Damn.
Okay.
He's pretty fast.
They're all looking forward to Naked and Afraid.
Yeah.
That's what's coming up next. This Naked Afraid XXL. If you're a thought you were going to be here for fucking 6 days, we're going 40.
And now we see Scary Busey.
God.
He's going to his cabin, and he has a chess set outside.
Plays with himself, looks like.
He's got that ugly gun.
This seems like a great place to have a chess set. What if it like gets like windy?
Exactly. Right?
Yeah. And he's missing pieces too, so
he just moved 2 pieces. Fucking cheater.
From the same side.
Yeah.
Well, he's crazy.
He's like, all right, fucking king me. And you're just like, what? That's checkers, you bitch.
So now we're back with Sergeant Hoke and the Scared Straight Kids.
Was he grabbing his chest like it hurt?
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
I think he just wanted to feel
little
his chest
creek right
lettuce.
there.
What was that, Garrett?
I think he was just trying to feel his chest lettuce.
I think he's like, I need to feel how buff I am right now.
Right. He's like, I'm at my peak fucking BP. God.
So now we get to stop our hike run.
And everybody has that gross chest sweat.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Charlene isn't wearing a bra.
There's that damn fly again. Look, there's that fly.
Yeah. Oh, it's floating back.
Every shot, there's a fucking fly.
What would be funny is if it's just CGI'd in there. There's like, you know what's in the woods? Flies. We need to put some in there.
We need, CGI flies.
And now everybody's seeing some shitty ass sandwich. I'll kill for a burger. How about a shake? What the fuck? You've been there for like 12 hours.
It's like, yeah, you're going to be here for a week. Wait until you get like 4 or 5 days out.
Wait till all you have is beans and then you and your fucking tent mates are farting it up in there. Beans and fucking ramen.
Why does it smell like ranch beans in here?
Oh god. Ranch beans and tapatio. What the fuck?
I'd kill for a sheep.
It's
right
the only
now.
way to make those taste good.
Does she have a cell phone and she's looking for service?
Yeah.
All right. They
Out
didn't
in the
take
woods?
her cell phone.
Forget,
when
yeah,
they
like
fucking-
why you're in Scared Straight, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever this is. Like they're not going to take your cell phone. Maybe she like hid a cell phone. But even then, why are you like waving it around where
Right.
people can see it?
What the fuck? I'm pretty sure that was a fucking femur.
So greaser jock guy has wandered off
And he's looking.
for something. Like he's got that look on his face, like
He's determined to find something.
And here comes our hacker.
Why is his shirt so fucking dirty?
I know.
It looks like he's a goddamn car mechanic. Like,
I had to fix the carburetor on the van before we went on our hike.
right? Like, before we run, go fucking change the oil in the car.
So now they're in some rock formation, and there's just like
Big ass bones.
oh that's like a like a bull
devil
or an
worshipper's
axe
fucking head.
or an ox.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fucking,
I said axe, ox.
I mean, it's the same shit.
Yeah, and wow, so he pulls the
What
the
fuck
outer
is
layer
that?
of the horn.
I'd say
off.
a sheath of a horn.
The sheath.
I'm taking a souvenir. What? So the greaser guy took the sheath thing, the casing off of the.
This is
fucking-
so cool.
Yeah,
Where are you going to put that?
I'm keeping a souvenir.
You got this.
And
Like
then, dude, could you imagine going back to like your friends and their friends coming over to your house and then be like, hey, what's that stupid fucking horn? Like, oh, I found it on a fucking dead carcass when that time I had to go on Scared Straight Camping Edition.
So then you now have friends no more because nobody wants to be around you when you get murdered.
Right? You dirty motherfucker.
And they even did like a shot of the grave near the rock formation.
So it was oh, he thinks he's gonna turn into a bong, but he made
like he's gonna like make it a horn. Like
no, he lit it. He lit like this, like he was fucking trying to light the end of it. Like he, I want to be like, have you ever used a pipe? But I mean, it could be a crack pipe. It could be a glass dick. Maybe that's his fucking drug of choice.
So now Sergeant Hope gets in his face for grabbing the sheath of a horn.
You don't grab a sheath of a horn thing.
And he says, "You're all strut and no gut."
He fucking is probably jealous.
He sounds like Mr. Hahn, our 8th grade PE teacher, who's calling people sissy lalas. That's some shit he would say.
That guy probably is just jealous that he fucking, didn't get to the horn first. Yeah. But for sure, he was just jealous. Wait, there's 2 horns?
Yeah.
Let me get the other one. You didn't call dibs on it yet? Oh.
So now one of the sheriffs is going into the Lumberjack Saloon.
Mel's Lumberjack Saloon.
And we see, I'm assuming Mel. No, that's Lloyd.
That would be pretty funny.
No, this is Lloyd.
It's like, Mel's my mom. She was the best lumberjack this side of the Mississippi.
He's playing with some type of cop radio.
Ugh, and he's like, didn't I tell you not to do that? What?
Yeah.
So he was getting ready to take a shot, and then I'm guessing maybe Mel's his wife.
Oh.
Because she comes in, he instantly tries to hide the shot. Like, I'd be like, nah, I'm going to take this shot. Is that Bull from fucking Night Court? So, I don't know what they're talking. He said he dropped his CB, his whatever.
Oh, so they're asking about Sergeant Hoke.
He ought to be in jail. He killed a kid up there last year.
Jeez.
What the fuck? Exactly, right?
That's a bit much. I mean, yeah.
That's real fuck. Oh,
So
damn.
you have like no one in the front part of the bar, and then it's the busiest back.
Fucking pool table arena.
Damn. And the poker table
over to the
area.
other side of the area.
Yeah, like everybody's just hanging out in the back.
It's like, okay, when you enter the door, go to the furthest exit away from the exit as you can.
You just go to the back of the bar.
Right?
No one wants to sit up front.
Those bottles all look completely empty.
They do?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, maybe because look, there's the second
Dry
half.
bar.
Like, this is the quiet place. Go back there. That's where all the shenanigans happen.
Nobody wants to be by the door. It's always breezy, and I'm cold.
I like how there's the jukebox in the front part of it, though.
Yeah.
So there's like, damn it, why would you put the jukebox in the dead space
But
have the party going on
in the back? Yeah.
All right.
No one
That is
uses the jukebox anymore since them MP3s.
This is those MP3s. They put the Pet Shop Boys on the jukebox, and nobody wants to use it anymore.
See, I was kind of, why do you even have it on here then? But I was thinking that like
We'll put Wham. You want Wham?
the right side, all that was like a real lumberjack mill, you know? But no, that's where everybody fucking goes and parties.
I was going to say Careless Whisper, but
so now the kids are running, but it looks like they're on like an acid trip.
so now we're back at that rock formation, I'm assuming.
And it's
Oh,
fuck.
it's Paul Bunyan and his.
I mean, we don't know yet.
His leather sandal shoes,
Found footage.
because
Suddenly.
there's some big ass toes.
God,
Jeez.
it's like this dude just got out. And look how buff and big. Dude, this guy.
He makes that skull look like a toy. In
he
comparison,
is
like
gigantic.
this is one part where they actually use the perspective properly. Like the skull looks huge in front of the dude, and when Paul Bunyan picks it up, it looks like he just picked up like a Funko Pop toy.
But wasn't Paul Bunyan's blue like a big ass ox?
Yeah, but not bigger than Paul Bunyan.
A fucking ox is bigger than me and you.
Well, okay, yeah, but
And Paul Bunyan's bigger than, I don't know.
they made an attempt at perspective. It was good.
I mean,
Yeah.
so then Paul Bunyan just cried because one of his
The sheath of the horn is gone.
What if the skeleton gets cold? This ain't motherfucking Evil Dead.
But
So he screams out
and Scary Busey heard it.
and comes out with a shotgun pointing in the air like, I'm
like,
going to shoot in the, you know.
What's that, Garrett?
It looks like he's shot his house more than anything else.
Yeah, really. It's the Al-Qaeda's. They're out there and they're trying to get into my house.
He's just in his house, hears a scary noise, just shoots it.
Yeah.
He's just been doing desk pops since fucking 1895.
Bill O'Reilly told me
Nothing.
that they were coming after my Social Security.
If it's fucking cold outside, you want to go outside and shoot. Shoot in the comfort of your own home.
Yes.
All right.
Just fucking desk pop the shit out of your roof.
That's
Yes.
what I would do.
Yeah.
Fuck Mother Nature. Like, so now all the kids are. Oh, well, we missed the little bit of they were teasing, playing
Okay, sorry. Go
playing
ahead.
keep away with the horn sheath. So now Charlene's cell phone works.
Oh yeah, she got service. It was like the light should have come down from heaven. Like oh.
I don't know why.
So they are allowed to have cell phones because like everybody can see. Okay, oh here comes
Holy
Paul Bunyan
shit!
right behind Charlene, and he's about to murder
This
her.
guy felt like a distortion in the cellular waves.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay. So
She's up to like not even his waist. And
she gets like reverse terrified
chopped
through the head.
motherfucking vertically.
Yeah.
How did he get that big ass axe? Dude, how much do you think that's natural pump or you think he took steroids to get that big?
There's some HGH here. Nobody's naturally this big.
I like how he has, oh, look, those are bullet scars in his.
Yeah, so he's been shot before. So everybody's running away from Paul Bunyan.
As they should.
because he's big ass.
Wasn't Paul Bunyan like a nice looking guy?
Yeah,
So what the fuck is up with this Hills Have Eyes ass Paul Bunyan? Just blindly swinging a fucking axe?
like it's a pendulum. Like you're avoiding. The
Like he's
pendulum.
swinging like he's fucking John Henry.
Yeah, just,
Holy shit.
he just murdered a tree. So he gets Rosa in the side with a tree branch.
I think that was a trunk of a tree.
Then okay, so that was the trunk. Yeah,
But the trunk of the tree shrunk. The trunk shrunk to about 5 feet long, and then it just pelted her.
it's a good thing I swallowed.
That
everybody heard that.
That would have fucking obliterated her.
But does he have a protruding spine?
Yes.
All right.
So he's a gigantic man with a protruding spine.
Well, oh God.
So does he have like?
That tree trunk was literally like 5 feet tall, and she couldn't just push off. And it was only
Is he like Paul Bunyan with like Downs or something? Like
either MS,
I don't know, but it's weird. Yeah.
protruding MS syndrome. What the fuck? You know that'd be fucked up because like you can probably just go behind him and like, you know, like fucking spearhand him in his spine, and it'll fucking cripple him.
So Sergeant Hoke pushes everybody back to save them, and gets chopped in half.
Horizontally.
And his top half is still working? Okay.
Yeah, haven't you ever seen The Mutilator?
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
He gets chopped in half, and he gets to chop a police officer's leg off.
Yeah, I can't really be mad at that one.
You know what? So I like how Paul Bunyan swung, and his axe barely got stuck in the tree, and he's having an issue pulling it out.
He's like,
but yet he was just fucking nonchalantly swinging that thing, and it was just chopping through hella trees.
Yeah. But Sergeant Hoke is going to talk some shit.
Hell yeah, he is. Sergeant Hoke is the shit.
Okay.
He said that he's going to shove his handle up his ass, and then
he gets foot stomped into obliteration.
To a pancake. So the girl's bleeding now because the tree
like stabbed her in the side, I'm assuming.
That's got to be a fucking
gross
hella
ass wound.
thick ass splinter.
Well, yeah, it's got a nasty wound.
She for sure isn't going to be ready for bikini season this year.
When she goes to the hospital, they're going to have to debride the shit out of that thing.
God.
So they're headed back to the cabin.
The campsite.
They bypass their tents.
Ooh, and of course the greaser picks up a hoe.
It's that easy. Wow.
Dun, 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 dun. No credit.
All he did was pick up the hoe and just one quick wrist motion,
and it popped the lock. I told you, man, that's untreated wood.
Yeah.
You know? Ew, look how short that roof is. That greaser guy can't be taller than 5'11".
Yeah.
And he's 2 inches away from the fucking ceiling. Oh, look, it curves down. That's why. I was like, what the fuck? Stay in there because Paul Bunyan can't go in there. Problem solved. And now we're doing the big freak out scene where there's everybody, calm the fuck down.
Everybody
now.
Calm down.
Shut the hell up.
So now they have to get to the van.
So Paul Bunyan's fucking 100 and something years old?
I'm assuming.
For sure.
It's like 1894.
Fucking adrenochrome.
It's like present day. Everybody has adrenochrome. Yes.
Well, he just slaughtered that whole thing. That's how he's so young. But it also, probably that's why he looks so fucked up. All those other people's DNA mixing. If he has O negative blood, he's just been drinking fucking AB positive, O positive, B plus. It's going to fuck him up.
Then he'll have a headache.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you have a headache for 120 years. You think you're going to look all beautiful?
Okay, pretty much. Okay.
That's why his facial hair doesn't grow properly.
Good point. Good point, sir.
Uh-oh. So now the other camp counselor, she found the 9 milli.
She's gonna meekly walk out the door.
blindly just holding the gun like this, like, hey, I'm coming around the corner.
So it's literally if somebody was outside the door, they could just pull the gun out of your hand.
I mean, I believe that guns can drop people, you know, but if how much you think he weighed? 4,000 pound,
yeah,
like 37-foot tall person.
your 9 is just going to piss him off.
I don't think a 9mm is going to really affect. I mean, maybe if you got him in the eye.
Okay, so
Right.
the our hacker, the black guy, is now hot wiring a car.
I got a pretty funny story.
Is that really the greatest look?
I'm pretty sure you probably met David. Yeah, David. He was on an episode with us.
Yeah.
So we
He's
have
on
David.
Sharks, yeah.
And then we had a friend named Joel. And so David, Joel, and I lived together. And our neighbor came up and she's like, hey, I locked my keys in the car. Do you guys have a Slim Jim? And David's like, what the fuck? Like, should I take that as being racist? Like, why the fuck would a black guy and a Hispanic guy have a Slim Jim? All of a sudden, Joel's like, yeah, hold up. I got one in my room. And fucking Joel went and grabbed a Slim Jim from his room. And David's like, why the fuck you got that? He's like, I don't know, man. I just have it. And we're just like, where did you get it from? You just can't go to fucking Walmart and buy a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I don't know their cells anymore. So now
What the fuck?
they're running back in.
Was that a 1640s pitchfork?
Yeah, it's like some old timey pitchfork that just happens to be in the cabin, I guess.
And you guys just now notice that it's there?
And so is Paul Bunyan pulling the van? Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Like a fucking Hot Wheels car?
Yeah.
This is totally my van.
You're going nowhere.
It'd be fun if he did like rev it up and like break it in half or something. So now the van's gone. And the black guy's holding on to that pitchfork and he's so pissed he's hit himself in the head with it.
Yeah.
Like, damn it. If
So
I would have
now-
only known how to hot wire. I've seen New Jersey Drive 57 times. And I still know how to do this. What the fuck?
So was that like cloth coming out of the back of his skin?
I think it's probably like a belt. I don't know. How the fuck? Where does his clothes come from?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You know, he looks like he's rocking Hulk pants because they're all busted and shit.
Yeah.
Look, he's got suspenders on. But so now we are at Paul Bunyan's residence.
Yeah. His cave.
Yeah, which is just a cave. And Paul Bunyan now has whatever, a Fu Manchu and a cul-de-sac mullet, which is really hard to do these days.
The cul-de-sac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's like contemplating life as he
Licks the blood off of the...
off of his
See?
axe.
100%. He still is. There's got to be... You got to have something fucking, you know... You just can't be perfectly fine. Just have a headache if you're eating people's bloods and shit.
He's gonna clean his axe.
Like he just says, like, is that blood? Yep, it is. Oh yeah, I remember. I killed all those kids. Oh, so now the greaser's a tough guy,
Because he's holding the blade of a knife. No, you're an idiot.
and
That's
he's
what you
doing
are.
like the fucking salt shake or the pepper thing at like what do you call it? Olive Garden. It's
Yeah.
like, tell me when. And he's just cutting his hand. Such a tough guy.
So why is he doing that? That's such a weird choice.
This is what happens when you spill paint in the garage. So the blonde girl who was the arch enemies at the beginning of the movie, she's now taking care of his wound,
Yeah.
his self-inflicted wound.
Yes. That he was just doing to himself. And why wouldn't you like ask him, why are you doing this?
That's what I'd say. I'd say, what the fuck are you doing, man?
So now here comes Scary Busey. running
knocks at a door,
from
honks at the door.
something. What is he running from?
I don't know, but now it's starting to look like we're fucking in Dawn of the Dead. All these people are all greasy and all sweaty and everything.
Yeah.
So Scary Busey's just in the house now.
Yeah.
With them. Hey, what's up, kids? It's me.
And he runs in and asks them, "What the hell did you do?"
Oh,
I've just been constipated all this time. You guys mistaken for craziness.
I like how the girl's stomach is now bleeding and not her ribs.
Yeah. It's the magical moving wound.
By the end of the movie, it's going to be on the opposite side of her body. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's like, oh, we took the sheath of his horn.
They fucking don't really have horn sheaths. Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. I don't think we don't know what we're talking about.
There's like, you stupid assholes. It is a fucking horn sheath. Uh-oh. Let's fucking grab a refill.
All right. We'll be back with more Axe
Horn
Giants. All right. And we're back for more of Axe Giant.
They're all just like contemplating what the fuck to do.
Yeah. And so Scary Busey's like pensively rubbing his mustache beard.
Well, like how they showed the whatever horn sheath. He's like, that's a bad idea. Why'd you fucking do that? He's like, what are you talking about? It's a fucking skeleton. So now I guess PSA, don't fuck around with what? Goddamn animal bodies.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
Skeletons?
just don't do that is a great idea. But
Right?
This kind of feels reminiscent of Hateful Eight right now.
a little bit, yeah.
Somber music. You know that guy doesn't use fucking any kind of shampoo or fucking LA looks, hairstyle and shit.
Yeah.
He just looks like a fucking David Arquette, like an old version now.
You mean like David Arquette from Spree?
Bloated up and
Yeah.
Dude. So then it's just panning. He's telling a scary story, and it's just panning around the room.
Oh, so he's telling the story of Paul Bunyan.
Oh, we've all heard it. And the black guy and the fucking Rosa are just cuddling in the corner.
Yeah.
He's too thirsty, man.
So the child has a rare disease.
That he grows a foot every year.
And twice as big as a normal man. And he'll live 3 times as long.
Okay. What's this disease called? Fucking Paul Bunyanism?
I guess.
There's that SNL skit where Norm Macdonald was Lou Gehrig's. And they're like, how do you feel? And he's like, I mean, I guess great. I have the rarest disease where they literally named it after me. There's like, yeah, that's good. He's like, that was sarcasm. He's like, I fucking don't feel good at all.
Yeah, because I'm dying.
Right? So technically, damn, Paul Bunyan could live. He's still alive today. If he lives 3 times longer than the average man.
So now we're flashbacking to the lumberjacks from the original, or from the first scene.
That looks like a pop gun in his hands.
It does.
Still rocking them. God, you know they're cold as fuck too. All they got is on some long johns and a flannel.
What shoes are they wearing?
You know those motherfucking, and their ankles are completely exposed.
Oh,
okay,
is that Big Blue tiptoeing?
Big Blue is
robotic bull.
Yeah, like I am a robot.
I like to dance like robot.
Are you doing your gay robot?
Right. I like robots. I love a robot vagina.
These guys are all grabbing themselves right now.
And Blue looks like deranged. Like one eye is higher than the other.
Blue 100% has fucking rabies.
Okay, so they're not wrong for shooting a rabies infested bull.
100% they're not. Dude.
Okay, why are you trying to like do the
Pasta.
perfect sharpshoot?
Hold on. I got it.
It's like breathe.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like
Wait.
that's on purpose.
Come on, man. Okay, like okay, so even the snow looks like
I like how they killed-
PS1 graphics, 1, 2 maybe.
they killed fuck off. That's what you said. Ew, okay, I remember that.
I know.
part.
I'm taking a shot at you.
Right. I remember this part. So that big ass carcass that they had and was fucking Big Blue.
And you see the head, yeah. So now you know it's blue. Okay, so
And the head, it had a lazy eye. Damn, but they're going to be able to eat on Big Blue for, a couple weeks, hopefully. But I like how every single person that's eating, it's clear like that person was eating chicken, that person was eating fucking a steak, that person was eating
the meat
pork
was all
shoulder,
like different, and it's very clear that like they're just pulling up the leather, the tanned leather flap, and just grabbing meat.
Oh damn! So now we're going back to the kill scene of fucking Lumberjack, and he don't care going off. Damn! I like how that guy's just too busy eating to realize that two of his homies have been fucking decapitated and murdered.
Until a head flops on his plate.
I've never had such good pulled pork. Oh, so this guy's trying to block and he gets his arm chopped off. This guy gets his head hit. That's what you should do. You already put your hand up to block the axe and you got that arm chopped off. So put your other one up to fucking block that axe and get that arm chopped off. And then we're back to
so
the scene where he gets chopped in half by his face and he was still in pain.
He's still in pain.
Hurt, man.
But okay,
you saw that scene I just showed you during the break. If your fucking back gets hit and you stick with that face, that's exactly what the fuck happened to this guy.
So now we're in the
wild west. Where's fucking Will Smith? And they're dragging Paul Bunyan through the fucking middle of the town at high noon like he's some kind of... I mean, look at him. He, like he's the fucking... Now he looks like the fucking hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, like he looks like Quasimodo.
Right? Except he's like a head taller than everybody.
Yeah.
His head is also, he for sure is on steroids and has the home run fucking... the home run championship, whatever.
So now we're in the woods. Mm-hmm. We're going to a mine. Okay.
That's the Chernobyl mine. And that's where the shit really starts escalating.
So they blew up the mine and basically stuck him in the mine.
They put him in the mine and then blew him up?
And then blew up the mine.
Okay.
So he can't get out.
I'm pretty sure that's where he lives. Like maybe they're just trying to be nice, like the Grinch. Like, hey, you're living here. Let me clear this out for you. And then they blew it up to give him a bigger entrance.
Maybe. That'd be really nice.
See, we're all wrong here. And then that's when he, starts making everybody those big pancakes that he was known for. See, look, he's perfectly fine. His pants are still intact, thankfully. Those are still the same pants. Oh, look how buff he was.
And he pulls the chains off like it's like he's ripping a bracelet.
Big ass chains.
Yeah.
And he's like, hi-ya. And he's like, oh.
Like it's like a feat of strength.
Oh, goddamn. Now we're doing a montage of him growing. You know how much milk he drank a day?
Okay, so
for him to be big and strong like that?
Like the growth looked normal after the first move. The first move, it looked like his body was just stretching.
It was like, oh. That'd be fucked up. Like if he really did, like, you know, like you have a kid where they grow tall and they grow fat and they grow tall and they grow fat and they grow tall. If it would have done that shit in the fucking montage,
Yeah.
that would have been official. That girl's still bleeding out. I mean, it hasn't been a week, but all right. So now
okay. So he basically tells them, you have to give back the horn sheath. That's the only chance you have to live.
It's the middle of the night. You don't know where you're going.
So now, Zach, the greaser jock, is going to.
I was about to say, do you think that he could just like be like, "Hey, I'm sorry. Here, forgive me. I'm a virgin. That's what I was trying." Ugh, so he's just gonna throw it so potentially it's gonna break.
So he throws it like it's a discus.
And it went pretty hella far, though.
Okay. Yeah.
It looked like it went into like outer space. But then you look at it through it and you're just like, no, that shit didn't go further than like 2 yards.
What'd you say?
It's going to be a boomerang. Watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right back in his chest. You called it. Yeah.
God damn.
It's like, I think I remember that it comes like hurtling back.
I didn't. That's pretty fucked up.
Because I'm pretty sure that's one of the most memorable deaths in this movie. Is that one? Yeah.
Now he's reaching down like, hey, come help me. Come help me. Don't worry about the 100-foot tall guy behind me with an axe. Look how many rabbits he had to kill to fucking make his boot. Uh-oh. So now Paul Bunyan has his leg and he's dragging him. Oh, yeah, there you go. Shoot your 9mm at him.
Shoot your 9mm at this gigantic human.
It's one of those things like you ever seen Gulliver's Travel where they're like throwing spears and he's just like,
oh, yeah.
like, that's a mild inconvenience.
Was that the Jack Black one?
Yeah, that one or any of them. All right, so now they've hopefully come to the realization that, you know, well, technically, they gave back the horn sheath.
So they're all like, you know, in distress, panicking. And here is Scary Busey in the kitchen, just like,
making a bologna Sammy.
He's just living his best life. He's like, I was ready for super scary, gigantic man to come and start murdering everybody.
Right? He's like, what is it, Tuesday? Me and Paul Bunyan usually fucking play a round of Jim Rummy. Is that the name of the game?
Yeah.
Jim Rummy?
Gin Rummy.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he's a nice guy.
He says, let him settle. We'll get out there at first light. Okay.
I mean,
he got his night hairdo going on.
What was that?
He's got his night hairdo going on.
Yeah. So he's going to use Sergeant Hoke's bed, but that bed, like when he jumps on it, it looks like the least giving, least comfortable bed I've ever seen in my life.
So here's a question.
You can't get a Sealy, yeah. Like you can't get a Sealy Serta?
Not in the middle of the fucking woods.
Okay.
The Sealy Serta costs more than that cabin.
Fair enough.
I guess one of those people, like there's somebody in my neighborhood who has like a fucking, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, like a Lamborghini Hurricane. Is it Hurricane, whatever the fuck they're called? You've seen my house.
Yeah.
And then you know how much a Lamborghini costs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's
your
insanity.
car
yeah.
costs more than your house.
Exactly.
And I try to explain it to my son. I was like, would you rather have a big ass house and like a normal car, or a nice ass car like that, but then you have a normal house? You know, like what the fuck?
Big ass house.
Exactly. Have a big ass house, but have a fucking, I have to drive a Mercedes. Ugh. You know, compared to a fucking, yeah. Oh, of course. Now she's checking her clip.
Yeah, now we check the clip.
Did I empty all 16 of these in here? Regulators. She's like, that's weird. I did empty the entire clip and he didn't even flinch.
Mount up.
Almost as if he's a fucking gigantic ass person and these tiny ass little bullets won't do anything to him.
Yeah, like what does the gun do for you?
She feels her in power. Uh-oh.
So we got a close-up shot of the fireplace.
Right, and the fire was going out.
Oh, so it's supposed to be like an intro shot into his place because there's light coming out of the cave.
Either that or like the fire's going out because the sun's coming up.
And Paul Bunyan is
Clearly doesn't know how to see if an axe is sharp or not.
caressing
Because he like
blade.
went with the blade. Huh, all right. I mean, I'm no lumberjack.
Yeah.
But, oh, fuck, that's how he sharpens his axe?
Is on the rocks. Yeah.
He's just fucking...
Oh.
Just taking the axe and just chopping back and forth on the edge of his fucking mountain wall.
It's crazy.
All right.
So we get this shot of the valley. And
That ain't a real sheriff's truck.
you think it's just like stickers on somebody's like Ford F-150?
There ain't no way that's for. That's like a fucking
A Chevy?
single cab. Like, it's just a weird ass truck. What, when you arrest somebody, you'll be like, all right, get in shotgun. Like, fucking, you get to ride in the front seat. Look at that. That's a 2-seater.
We get another shot of the bridge.
What the fuck?
I think they're like trying to like implant that into our minds.
There's a bridge. The only way in or out.
There's a bridge.
No.
We're back at the cabin with Scary Busey and
Is the sun going down again? Didn't
drunk
you
driver
fucking,
girl. Yeah,
weren't you going to leave when sun came up?
I think so. Then everybody would just like kind of got scared.
The blonde girl looks like she's giving Scary Busey the eyes, if you know what I mean.
Like,
well, the one guy I was picking up on, he left.
so I'm just saying, like,
And then the black guy, he's cuddling up with fucking Rosa because she got stabbed with a...
so we get a picture of the girl that Paul Bunyan was in love with, and it looks exactly like her.
It looks like she went to like an amusement park and put on, it's like, hey, you want to take a picture of the Wild Wild West clothes? It's like, yes, I do. That's exactly what it was.
That's what it is.
But how does that guy have that fucking picture? Paul Bunyan was fucking over 100 years old, right? Let's say 1894?
Did they have pictures back then?
Maybe. Sketches.
Or was that like back when you had to like stand in the same pose for 15
For
minutes?
15 minutes? That's why nobody smiled? That's fucked up.
Because your jaw would hurt.
Right? Like, I'd be like, okay, how about you let me know when it's like 14 and a half minutes? That's like her great-great-grandma.
It's like, I'm tired of fucking smiling. Is this picture done yet?
Looks like someone thought it was like a
Pay me-
lottery scratcher.
Yeah.
Pay me like one of your French girls.
So here's the sheriff with his shotgun. He sees Sergeant Hoke's really long body.
That's pretty fucking hilarious.
Like, I love the long shot. Like, you see how far the body spans.
Yeah, but then
We're
you
gonna-
see his legs were normal legs, but then you see his body was chopped in half. But then you see the upper torso of his body, except his one arm that was sticking up is all flattened because fucking Paul Bunyan stepped on him and fucking flattened him out.
That's right.
And then the sheriff goes and he like sees this gigantic ass footprint, and then he has to touch it like, yep, it's a real footprint. Like, what the fuck? What do you, when you touch it, what the fuck does that even do?
Like
He
I don't-
touches it,
fake footprints.
right? Touches it, he's like, yep,
So
that's real dirt.
Yeah. So he's going up some kind of tower, and now we're back at the Lumberjack Saloon.
Yeah, that kind of didn't make sense. I thought he was going up all these flights of stairs, and
And we get
gets to
another-
the lumberjack,
Yeah, we get like another shot of the radio,
the CB radio,
the CB radio. That's what it's called. I said cop radio.
cops and bobbers. Hey, I got a heavy freight truck of fucking Walmart gift cards. I like, though.
So now we're getting like this annoyingly slow motion.
It's like the slow-mo when like Ricky was died in Boys in the Hood.
Oh, and the roof is caving in because Paul Bunyan's using his axe.
Jesus, I thought he was karate punching it, but he's using this axe and trying to chop it. How do you get that big ass axe? I like how the black guy's trying to protect Rosa. like laying over her. Rosa, if you fucking survive this night, you would better give it up.
Marry that man.
You know what I'm saying? He could have easily been like, nah, I'm dipping.
He will go to the ends of the earth
Look, he's
for
still.
you.
I hope he doesn't die. Don't kill the black guy. Uh-oh.
This isn't Deep Blue Sea.
He's chopping that wood still. See? What a shitty... And then look, Paul Bunyan has made this gigantic-ass hole in the cabin, and he's looking around in there. Like, you don't gotta look around. You clearly see
Like,
them right
okay,
there.
I was about to say, do his eyes work? Like, you can see people.
So the black guy grabs a pitchfork that his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents had.
He just gives Paul Bunyan a pinprick.
More
A
powerful
poke
than a
on his
9mm bullet. Pitchfork.
Apparently.
Right?
just get a bunch of pitchforks. And
So
you
he
can
flicked him, and the black guy hit up against the wall.
and now he grabs Rosa upside down.
She's still got that firm booty looking upside
I was about
down.
to say, like, she's
Wait, did Rosa just turn Asian?
I think so.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You saw that, right? That ain't Rosa. Why is her neck?
It's like they use
I think
Play-Doh
it's
for
like
that back shot or something.
maybe it's like the lighting, it like washed out her skin.
I think it's digital.
I'm pretty sure that's Lucy Liu.
So it's one of her side hustles.
I think it's the green screen. It like makes her look all skinny too. And he like flips her backwards
Damn.
into a tree, and she's
fucked up.
dead.
Like he threw her over his shoulder like salt. You know, like when you spill salt, you gotta pinch it and throw it over your shoulder.
Yeah, like
He did that, and she fucking hit right up against a tree, and more blood spots showed up on her body. I think one of her legs flew off, and then she's hitting the ground, and she's just fucking twisted.
so hacker guy is sad, and he's in his feelings.
He's fat and mad.
He's gonna get some revenge.
He's grabbing another.
A stick.
It's the same stick that fucking Officer Hulk drew the line with.
Okay. He chucks it at Paul Bunyan's face. That's a great.
And it hit him in the wrist. That'll teach him.
So they're trying to scoop him up and save him, but
I hope he squares up and they go toe to toe to fight.
they're squaring up right now.
He's like, "What's up? You want to fight me?" Like, come on, man.
Fucking run.
Like, I believe in my fighting ability, but
I think I said this a couple episodes ago. Don't stick around. Fucking run.
You know,
What are you doing?
if I was trying to fight somebody who was like 14 feet tall, I don't think I would try to fight him.
No.
You know? So now the sheriff comes in. He has a,
Like a sniper rifle.
308 or
but it looks
something.
like he has like tranquilizer darts. Maybe not. Maybe they're just
Paintball gun.
bullets.
Yeah.
It's just a paintball gun from Walmart.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious if a paintball gun takes down the axe giant
Oh, then the axe giant falls backwards
through the house.
onto that cabin that should have been demolished years and
this
years
house
ago.
it was fucked. It is like fucking demolished.
And the hacker guy is so happy, like, yeah, I killed that motherfucker. I don't know why he's so happy, dude. Like, you weren't going to hit Rosa.
So yeah.
Like, she was fucking dying, man.
So like Tranks did it.
I got fucked up. Like, Anthony, if I was like, hey, Anthony, I lost my virginity this weekend. He was like, oh, who? This girl was dying. Literally, like, she fucking got thrown up against a tree and I banged her. Wouldn't you be like, that's fucked up, Brian? Like, that's right? Uh-oh.
Okay, so now we has a standoff between the sheriff and Scary Busey.
I like how Scary Busey's shotgun switched. It used to be a vertical shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh,
man.
so now.
God.
Oh, jeez.
All right, well,
If you're gonna try to grab a shotgun from someone, don't stand in
By the barrel.
exit of the barrel.
Yeah,
I thought that's how you always grab shotguns.
that's how I do it.
is by the barrel.
Hey, give me the shotgun.
Right? Give me this.
I'm gonna stand in front of it.
There's no such thing as muzzle awareness.
Also, is this like the most racial sensitivity we can have? I mean, I know we're looking at this from the modern lens, I'm just saying, like, we have this guy is the guy that knows how to how to hot start a car, and he's also the guy that gets shot in the gut with a shotgun.
I mean, it's also the exact same death scene from fucking Forrest Gump.
I mean, are we gonna like next, like in the middle of the movie, are we gonna have him like
Ricky!
talk about how much he likes fried chicken and waffles? I mean,
That's exactly like that's
Jesus.
so fucked up. When was this movie made?
Like 2011, 2013.
So it was still okay to be
Yeah.
funny.
Okay, so there's like a level to it. Yeah.
Your history, old man.
So Paul Bunyan throws his axe and chops Scary Busey's head off.
Right off.
Clean.
And now fucking Paul Bunyan's so happy. Like, hey, I did it. Hey, my suspenders still fit me.
And everybody else goes running. Who's left?
Damn. Still can't believe Ricky got shot in his belly with that shotty. It'd be fucked up if it was like a sawed-off shotty and he was doing his scratcher cards and he was going to make it to the NFL after college.
Yeah. So everybody's sprinting to the sheriff car.
Ooh, lucky for them, he has that bench seat, so it does sit 3 people.
That's very convenient.
If it would have only been 2 people, he legally could not have driven.
Well, when I know only 2 people are gonna be saved from this axe giant.
He's like, how many people are here? 5? I'll come back when 3 of you have died. And I'll save you guys then.
So he's gonna sit in the back.
Oh, all right. And he's gonna do his own drive-bys, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I haven't done a drive-by since I was like, fuck. I don't know.
So now we're on the main road, and drunk driver girl is driving. I don't know if that's the best person.
Exactly,
to drive.
right?
Yeah, okay.
So they're going to run into a tree. And that's going to be the end of the movie.
She can't handle her tequila. She got white girl wasted. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
I want to be wasted.
I loved him. I loved him.
Right now, you decide to load your rifle.
Yeah.
Not like before you started doing that.
It's a little late in the game to be like, oh, I need more bullets. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me do this.
So he's gonna wait until Paul Bunyan is like an axe swing away from him to start shooting.
Why can't Paul Bunyan just throw the axe and chop everything in half?
I know that seems to have worked so well for him.
He's done it a couple times. Oh, you shot me with a... What the fuck is that? What caliber do you think that is?
308.
I don't know. Maybe a 308, yeah.
Why doesn't he shoot him like in his nipple?
Your guess is better than mine.
I mean, his wiener is exposed.
Or shoot him in the dick, The places. Shoot him in the eyes, okay, but he's blocking his eyes. So shoot him in his dick or his like nipple.
Yeah, I mean, if we're arguing center mass, then
right,
I'd go for the centerest of center mass.
Could you imagine fucking one of those little bullets gets shot up his urethra? That'd probably be like a kidney stone for him.
My penis.
Oh, my dick. He just fucking yells that right before he dies.
That would be great. Wouldn't that be a really great way to end the movie?
What ends up killing him is just an inept blonde driver.
Yeah.
He just gets graphite poisoning from fucking the bullet in the tip of his dick. Oh, and he knew a shortcut because now Paul Bunyan's in the beginning or in the front of the truck.
He takes a swing.
Oh, God. I was about to say.
Takes off the lights of the sheriff's car.
But the sheriff couldn't have gone any slower. Like, the sheriff tried to matrix the fuck. Oh, my God. The girls really did run into a fucking tree.
But, okay, so we need to talk about this because, okay, when the car hits the tree, it seems like this like weird disjointed action. Like the car hits the tree and then he jumps up and out.
I hope he says some like really fucked up comment like I knew I shouldn't have let this woman drive.
Like a cartoon character. Like that's how he fell out of the car.
Yeah.
And now, okay, so my geography is shit because I don't know where the fuck we are.
They're clearly not in Yellowstone Park.
Like now we're on the other side of the rocks.
We're on the bridge.
We're back to the bridge that we keep seeing.
He's like, get to the chopper.
So
what the fuck?
Stare at the bridge.
But there's a bridge, but there's a door on the bridge.
There's a door on the bridge.
Like a door, not a. Oh,
and now
fuck.
He leaps. Paul Bunyan leaps at them.
Paul Bunyan ain't fucking around.
No.
He's murdered like at least 7 people today. Oh, wait, that's not a bridge. That's the fucking. What the fuck is that?
It's a dam.
Is that like the dam? Yeah.
Mm.
Is there a lighthouse?
Okay, so Paul Bunyan is about to walk under the bridge.
Wait a second. No. What the fuck is that bridge for? It's literally a bridge to the middle of a fucking water thing.
Yeah.
And then there's just a tower where somebody is probably just working.
Yeah, it's the dam.
How much fucking taxpayer money did you waste building that fucking bridge to the middle of the water?
Yeah.
When you could have just put their fucking office right there beside.
So he shoots 6 shots.
Trying to shoot the
doorknob. Yeah.
At point blank range.
Which, okay, I don't know if you noticed it, but Paul Bunyan ducks under the bridge. And then when he pops his head back up, he doesn't have to duck anymore.
Hella short. What the fuck? And now all these redneck hillbillies roll up in their fucking
NRA is right.
trucks with their camo. Nope. Stop. Shut the fuck up. There's at least 20 of these, 25 people, and they all have their AR-15s and shotguns and rifles and everything pointing at Paul Bunyan.
I bet this is the militia.
Ready to snipe some prey.
Right.
Yeah.
Right behind Paul Bunyan are the good guys. So you don't think there's going to be any fucking friendly fire or casualties?
I know. This feels like a really bad idea.
Oh my God, please.
Someone's going to get hit with crossfire.
Yeah, seriously.
Anthony, Garrett, hurry. Get your fucking camo on.
Everybody
let's
just
go kill this fucker.
Fucking opens up on him.
I like how that guy has a Tommy gun.
Yeah, right.
That guy.
Yeah.
Zooms in on it. Everybody. Fucking fire at will.
Seriously. And it seems like the 3 people behind him just like hit the ground.
That I would be so pissed off at you, dude. I'd be like, you fucking shot 1,000 rounds at this guy and I was right behind him.
It's like, can I have a warning? Like, let me jump in the water first.
Oh, this guy's just doing 12 gauge bucks to his face. And again, look, it looks like he fucking just has like pimples.
Yeah, I know.
Hold your fire. No.
No one can,
don't hold your fire.
No one can hear now.
Fucking going.
Yeah, wait till he falls in the water before you stop shooting.
Don't stop shooting. Look, he's just fucking. It looks like he just has chicken pox.
Yeah.
He's like, ugh.
And people shot staples at me.
Look at my teeth. He flips him off. Maybell.
All he wanted to do was finger her.
God, could you imagine if he fucking tried to finger blast her? His middle finger's as big as her. So now Paul Bunyan's crying.
And then I guess he's giving up life now.
Yeah, he can never smash anybody. He always has to have his own hand party. You know, damn, he did the triple Lindy before he got into the fucking.
It's like the way he falls in the water. It's like his body is so awkward. I don't know if that's
a beautiful backflip swan dive.
Yes.
Oh, so he floated up to the top just to float down to the bottom.
Yes.
Oh.
Because we need the dramatic exit.
I never said sorry. And all these fucking redneck hillbillies are all so happy.
We won.
Start shooting some more.
Such a random assortment of guns, too.
Yeah.
But what the fuck do you do? Hey, Billy Ray, call up Jamie Lee, Brittany Lee, fucking Susie Lee.
I'm waiting for some bolt actions in there.
Kara Lee. fucking. No,
Peaky
I'd still be
Blinders
so pissed.
was renting all those guns out to them.
Seriously.
God, I really fucking.
I wonder if that was supposed to be like a joke to see if anybody would notice if there's like a Tommy gun.
Dude, I really need to go back and watch this because I guarantee fucking in this scene it had fucking Kenny Loggins, the Danger Zone song playing when they're fucking bucking shots at him.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? I just couldn't imagine, like, hey, Anthony, it's fucking 2:00 on a Tuesday. Get your camo on. Let's go fucking murder somebody.
Let's all go out and get waffles now.
Yeah.
Right? America. And they just start fucking. I like how half of them left, though. They're just like, fuck that. We just murdered somebody. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. And the other half is like,
they just start
I'm going to go fuck
into
my
the
sister.
yeah. So they grab the axe. I wouldn't want that stupid thing.
I think you should melt the axe head into a bunch of bullets and then shoot him.
Seriously.
Right. Then go hunt fucking werewolves and shit. Oh, that was it?
Right. That's our movie.
Damn.
All right. Well, we'll be back with final thoughts on
what's coming up next. Ogre?
Pickaxe. Well, yeah, we'll be back with final thoughts on Axe Giant. All right, and we're back with final thoughts on Axe Giant. So
yeah, I for sure don't fucking remember that ending.
I vaguely remember that ending.
Oh man, I thought it was a funny movie, man.
But all I know is every time I saw the bridge, it was like they lingered way too long on the bridge, and I was like, I feel like that either has something to do with this, or that's going to be like the biggest.
What the fuck was that bridge even to? Like it's like one of those things where it's like
it's the dam.
It was literally just a fucking building made out of concrete from the ground. Like what the fuck is it?
I think it. I don't know exactly what it does.
I guarantee that you can have that same exact building on fucking land and it would hold the exact same purpose.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? Like I guarantee it, like that's one of those fucking things where like a disgruntled employee could fucking go there, then blow up that like fucking, what was that, like a 50-yard bridge?
Yeah.
And then be like, I'm staying here. And then they realize like, oh, fuck, I can't get over to get out of here now. You know? And then they just fucking starve them to death. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, that would be
Axe Giant too.
Stuck on the bridge. The entire movie takes place
on the bridge.
On the bridge.
Yeah, he comes back. When he's down in the water, he finds fucking Wolverine. Because remember when he was fucking shot with all that metal and he was laying in the river?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to become best friends. But no, man. I remember I'm the one that suggested this movie from the first time we watched it.
That's right.
And I still think it's pretty funny. Like I still had my moments like, oh shit. You know, the only thing I really remembered was that what do you call it? That big blue was that was that animal that they were eating at the first of the movie.
That's right, yeah.
You know. And then I think that like he kept growing bigger and smaller and bigger and smaller for some reason. But I don't remember any. I mean, I remember, you know, that it was gory, but I don't remember fucking the black dude getting shot in the store with a shotgun, like by another person. Like that was a pretty hilarious. That's like, I want to say like a wow factor type of thing.
Did you go hunting with Dick Cheney? Like what's going on here? Like
you're like, okay, like what a relief. I fucking survived the night. And then all of a sudden you're fucking
like
co-survivor,
like fighting with the crazy guy over the shotgun from the other end of the shotgun. Why? Move to the side, sir. What are you doing?
Epidermis is stronger than body armor.
Apparently.
He's like, I've got 6-pack abs. Like, I can fucking take a bullet.
Fucking move to the side. That's another PSA right there. Get out of the way of the boom hole.
Right. That's so fucked up. Like, you know, and what's funny is like, we kind of said it too. We're like, you know, the black guy dies. The people who lose their virginity die.
Yeah.
The fucking people who have lumberjack or fucking
But they fucking do this black guy dirty, dude. Like, he gets to hotwire a car and gets shot by a shotgun.
Shit. It's so fucked up
that a white dude is holding.
It's so fucked up because it's what's there's that show on Netflix, OA. And
Yeah.
like I've said it, we're like, OA, it got us, it connected us, or like it sucked us in.
Did I get that right?
It was almost, but you didn't eat the fish though.
Okay.
You gotta eat the fucking thing and then you die. But
you can tell Brian and I have talked about the OA before.
God, if anybody has not seen the OA,
so if you were in the audio listening audience during that portion, I was doing the weird interpretive dance from season 1.
Watch don't watch the season finale.
Season 2.
Don't watch the season finale.
Nerds.
But what I 100% fuck you, Phyllis. But what I 100% believe, and just to make numbers easy, is that there's 10 episodes. They say, okay, for your 10 episodes, you get $100,000. So that's fucking what? $10,000 each episode.
Yeah.
So they spent $99,000 or $99,000 on the first 9 episodes. And then episode 10 came on, the season finale, and they're like, well, dick hats, you only have $1,000 left to make an entire fucking hour-long episode and wrap it all up. So like, let's just do this. That's exactly what the fuck I think happened in this movie, where the guy was like, okay, look, you have 5 teenagers, you have the slutty girl, you have the jock, you have the black guy, you have the minority girl, and then you have the blonde-haired girl. They all need to die. And he's like, oh, fuck, we only have 5 minutes left of the movie. We haven't killed the black guy yet. How the fuck are we going to do this?
Okay, hear me out.
That's exactly what the fuck
This
happened.
is going to sound super fucking racist.
Super fucked.
But I know, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? So the white guy is going to be holding the shotgun, and they're going to be fighting over the shotgun, and the black guy is going to be on the other side of the shotgun and get shot.
But it's going to be an accident.
And everybody in 10 years will be totally fucking cool with this ending.
That's so fucking funny because they're like, you have a check mark. You literally have a checkbox of your horror movies. And he's like, oh, fuck, I haven't killed off the black guy yet.
Yeah.
They're like, you got to do it. Otherwise, it's not a correct horror movie.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'll fucking add a fight scene, right in front of the sheriff, too. But whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we fucking redid this movie.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
Well,
we've been talking, but what did you think,
Fuck,
Garrett?
Sorry.
This movie was like a very clever advertisement for the NAA, which was guns don't kill people, axes kill people.
Yeah.
Right.
Because guns don't seem to do much in this movie other than like mildly piss people off.
Right. At the same time, the fucking sheriff, like, all you people fucking were part of murdering Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
So are they going to go to trial? I guarantee. Well, no, they probably do have fucking all their permits and everything for those guns. But
well, Paul Bunyan was posing a threat.
Well, wait for the sequel. He's probably still alive. He's just,
contaminating the water supply.
I hope Paul Bunyan comes back in like a fucking 3-piece suit and like sues all those rednecks.
Just grows 10 times the size he already is. And still the whole time.
Yeah, because he keeps growing. Now he's going after those rednecks' grandkids. He's going after the rednecks' grandkids of why they threw him into the river.
I'd watch that movie.
It would be pretty hilarious. But I mean, he's also fucking 100 feet tall, so he could have literally just like stood up.
Like the first 10 minutes of the movie is like him filing the lawsuit and then not getting the outcome that he wants, and then he just fucking ravages the courtroom.
They need to put in some more stereotypes of like if they're in Alabama of like the siblings marrying each other.
Can we get
and the cousins?
Can we get the cynical shisty Jew?
Right?
That like
that's just gonna do everything.
Like Herb Jewenstein that like it like represents him. I know that sounds a little on the nose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Who's from now I can't remember the fucking name of the cartoon.
But that was a little on the nose. I'm sorry.
Who the fuck was it? I don't remember.
Dude, the sequel is gonna be a fucking porno where Paul Bunyan starts his OnlyFans channel, and he fucking edges. He fucking edges on his axe while he's eating a bag of onions.
God, his fucking.
Everyone's waiting for him to blast. And just nope, not yet.
Not yet. When he does, you die.
Yeah.
He does it gigantic. Inside of. He does it inside the bridge where he just got knocked off of, and then because you know goddamn well there's those people in Alabama that are going fucking skinny dipping inside that water, then they get impregnated by his fucking gigantic tadpole semen.
So it's like what is it? That lady in what was that bunny movie you watched? Not Bunny the Killer thing. The other one. I can't think of the name.
I know, man.
It escapes me at the moment. But it's like that chick that got pregnant with a bunny.
Yeah. Shit happens. Right? It's just that gigantic ass, like, one semen is like the size like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
You know, and you're just like, oh, that, you know? So then fucking Paul Bunyan just has like 87 kids. And then they all grow up to fucking be gigantic ass fucking people. It's a nice love story.
It is.
But then they all get fucking Paul Bunyan for child support. And since he can't work anywhere because he can't fit inside buildings. Yep. So then he goes to prison.
I can't pay you.
Yep. Bye. And that's where wit comes from. So. But I thought it was pretty funny. So,
yeah.
You know. Good shit.
It was very entertaining.
So
it did exactly what it was supposed to do.
100%. Very entertaining. Smooth. Makes you think.
Yeah.
Of, you know what? Yeah, but that does goddamn make sense. Every other fucking Paul Bunyan movie that you ever see or story or read or anything like that, Paul Bunyan was like a nice fucking lumberjack, and he made big ass fucking flapjacks and all that other shit, you know?
Yeah.
If you were fucking like, it's like the same thing with like The Boys on Amazon, you know? If you were fucking literally unstoppable, would you be a good guy? Or would you be like, you know what? Fuck you. I don't want to work. I'm going to rob this bank. I'm going to have millions of dollars to buy. Where's he get his clothes from? He's got to make them himself. I'd fucking get millions of dollars and be like, make me some fucking clothes that don't have holes in them.
Yeah.
You know, give me a fucking haircut so I don't look like a goddamn homeless person. I'm the biggest person in the world. I should fucking not have the most fucked up beard and hair combo in the world.
Yeah.
You know? I'd like some shoes.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know?
I feel like we're headed in that trend because you get like, you know, we've talked to Marcus Massey, but like the Reese Frake Waterfield movies that are coming out, it's like the anti whatever it is you're covering.
It's the funny shit that
it's like the polar opposite.
Yeah.
What is it? Like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It's like the murderous Winnie the Pooh. It's like Peter Pan. It's like flipping everything on his head.
Yeah,
like, it's
Paw
crazy.
Patrol. You ever been attacked by a dog? No. But you'd be attacked by a dog that has superpowers, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know? Put Paw Patrol. All is like, you know.
Especially if they know how to recycle. Then you're fucking done.
Yeah. They murder you, then put you into a fucking recycling bin.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go up to them and be like, hey, fucking, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, really? Fucking bring rubble over here and fucking the construction working dog, and he fucking put you into like, you know, a thing of concrete.
I feel like I've watched way too much Paw Patrol, but
yeah. Yeah, you know, all this other shit that goes on. Fucking, we could make anything. Shit can get real.
That's true.
Shit can get real quick. But all right.
Any final thoughts, Garrett?
I'm probably just gonna watch that movie a couple more times before I go to bed.
I'm actually not going to go to sleep tonight. I'm going to watch it 2 more times just in case I miss anything. You know. But all right, Garrett, man. Always fucking
always a pleasure.
Yeah, man. Happy 1 year, you
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I mean, I couldn't think of anybody better to have on for 1 year.
Fucking nuts, man. A year.
Because you were here a lot in the beginning.
It's like we just did this like 51 weeks ago.
So I mean, I don't know if we sound more polished, if we sound different.
Oh yeah.
At this point,
I think like we should, you know, like thank the people, you know, because I think that when you and I first started,
okay,
we really were like the people that were telling us, hey, you should do this differently.
Yeah,
you know, like we should thank the listeners because they're like, hey, instead of just making comments like we don't know what's going on in the movie,
yeah,
so do this, you know. I know that I used to be like, oh, this happened, and then all of a sudden, oh wait, nope, now this goes on there. It's like, dude, finish your fucking thought, man.
Yeah,
you know, and narrate, finish your thoughts. So I think
like,
that
having the notes helped out a lot,
you know. Yeah,
like it
you know, the people say, dude, you suck, do this, and then we're like, all right,
okay,
now you suck less.
Yeah,
I think that's a big thing.
That helped out a lot. Yeah, that definitely did.
Yes. So, all right.
Awesome.
Excuse me.
Well, we'll talk to you next time, and we'll be back for season 2.
That's funny. All right then.
All right.
Thanks,
later.
everybody.
Thank you. Peace. Thank you for listening to the podcast. This podcast is available on all major podcast networks and YouTube. If you like what you're hearing, please follow, like, and subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.